Hey, everybody, what up, though? How y'all feeling? Everybody good? It's your man, your friend, and fan member, Brain Lee here. It is 9:01 right after Love and Marriage Huntsville, so let's get into it. Everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. So let's get into Tisha and everything that happened at the beginning of this episode. So Macy and Mila, is the hair care line, the Riel launch we talked about this past summer. And so Tisha said that they have been developing this, Tisha and her daughters, Macy and Mila, have been developing this for 4 to 5 years. And on that day that we're seeing, they are sending out the first batch of orders. Mila will be 8 in a couple of weeks. Tisha said that Mila was 7, but really she was 8, but really she was 7. She's going to turn 8 in a couple of weeks. There we go. So Macy wanted to know about the money. Angela Bradshaw is the manager for Tisha. If you don't know who she is, she was a part of the Black Business Expo, or Expo, that you guys saw in the mid-season finale. So Marsau checks on the girls and wants them to know it's business, it's not personal. And here's the thing, right? I feel like Marsau will take the helium out of any balloon. Like, your daughters wanted to do a hair care line. Like, it's for kids. Like, let them have fun with it. Not everything has to be, okay, what are the numbers? How many orders you got? What's this? What's that? What's everything in between? Because a little bit later on in this process, there is a point of contention. But before that, Marsau believes that it was a frustrating setup. And it's just like, it's frustrating to you because you just walked in. And it looks frustrating to you because that's your point of view that you're having about it in your head. But that's not the truth. And so he was questioning the ownership of the business onto his daughter. So basically he was questioning, is this y'all business? Sir, do you not see the poster of Macy and Mila behind you? Like, what? So you... We'll get to that because so much black audacity and black hypocrisy in this opening segment of the show. So Macy is packing, Mila is putting the thank you cards, Tisha is doing the peanuts in the packages and then putting them on the couch. And they have 175 orders. Angela is moving orders as well to the couch. I think that's what Tisha was trying to say, but I couldn't really tell. So Marsau and Tisha disagree on, how the girls should be doing the business. Tisha wants it to be more fun. Marsau wants structure. But then, they talk about, Macy wanted to know about the money, and then Marsau says money can't be your main concern when you're doing business. If you're all about the money, your business will fail. I'm giving y'all a pause so we can all collectively go like, what the hell, really? And you just said that, you don't have a high respect for e-commerce in the last episode, but yet you're there to make money. So, what? so let's keep going. Let's keep going. So, talking about the Expo, Tisha feels that it was negative feedback. Marsau disagrees. He takes it all as constructive criticism. When it came to, Stormi and Marsau, Tisha asked about it. And, Marsau said that he believes everything is based on energy. Everything has an equal opposite reaction. And so, when you come in and you don't hug me and you give off these disrespectful names and you have a disrespectful tone, that's going to change the energy. But in the same token, though, it's like you called her, your disrespect, man, for women is just off the wall where Stormy had it right not to talk to you. I would not have talked to you too, but that's the thing too. Like, why are you getting upset with her over her decision not to say hi to you? I get that she should have said hi to you because y'all were all in the room and everybody was saying hi to each other, but dude, that's called free will. So I just I just don't get it. But either way, Marceau said at no time did I say because you're a woman you don't know. I did not bring gender into it. But did you say in the town hall meeting where I said that the city of Townsville was more together than this town hall, that we don't believe in gender roles? Did you say that? I think you did say that, if I'm not mistaken. And you even said to Tiffany, who didn't do anything wrong, she asked, are you valuing what everyone says, including women? And you said, and I quote, I know you may not be valued at home, but I'm telling you, you're valued here. So, dude, really, stop the cap. Stop the whole cap. Stop the whole cap. Like, dude, you may not have called women an itch, but the behavior and the way you engage and the way you communicate, you basically are undermining, disrespecting, and not really caring about what they have to say. So basically, you're calling them an itch in so many words through downplaying their business acumen. So, bruh, stop the cap. So, Stormi and Tisha met at Black, and so Tisha said that was very disrespectful to Stormi. And Stormi's like, would you like for me to not say that about Marceau? Like, and Stormi knew what she was doing, because she was like, would you like for me to stop? Basically, it was like, I really still think your man is an itch, but if you want me to stop, I definitely will. And so, Stormi then says, in my family, it's always been rah, 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 and I've been an itch since I was 4. To each their own. It's not what you're called by, but it's what you answer to. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, Tisha, as looking back at the situation, could you, tone it down? Because Stormi asked, could you tone your husband? Stormi asked, could you tone your husband down? And Tisha says a very difficult place to be between Stormi and, Marceau. And so Marceau said, well, looking back at the situation, I did nothing wrong and would do it again. So basically, you are blatantly disrespecting the fact of what you contributed to that situation, and you don't mind fractured relationships based on your behavior. Got it. And so then Tisha says, so you don't care that your behavior may hurt my relationships with the women. I think that's what she tried to say, but I think she was talking about just her and Stormi's relationship. And Marceau said that's not a relationship that I value. Well, it's not your relationship to give value, Marceau. So the ownership, control, and the just blatant entitlement is just this team too much. And Tisha said that she likes Stormi, and Marceau says, well, you can like her, which is a damn lie. You don't want her to like her because Stormi and you don't get along. And in the preview for this episode, Marceau said that you can only be upset with me, or you can only call me you can only be upset with me over $100 on only one time in your life, or you can call me itch about $100 only one time in your lifetime. That did not get into this version of the episode, but yeah. So what do I have to say on all this? I'm just like, what, at this point I need somebody to handle Marceau. Like, and listen, it doesn't need to be a verbal takedown, it needs to be a physical takedown, because at this point words are just weapons for him to play with. And he needs to be physically handled, where he may not be able to use He may not be able to have the functioning to think. And I'm not saying he should be in a coma, but good Lord, he should be handled to the ground just for about maybe 20 to 35 minutes, maybe 40. But just somebody, please handle him. Because if he were to do this to any other brother out here, he would have been handled by now. And it's just like, I don't know, production is saying like, y'all are cast and y'all have come so far, y'all gotta get along. Now, sometimes things just need to happen, okay? So that's what I have to say on this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This has been another edition of Brayley's Virtual Tour Pit Stop. Bye, bye, everybody.